Okay, so now that our React project is running, we can jump into working on code. We get live updates. So we would, for example, modify the app.js file. This is new updates to the React app. Comment out the code. So let's see. We get stuff like do I get to prettier in the extensions? I don't think so. So prettier.json JSON is kind of the same thing, but for formatting JSON files. But prettier, like if your code's like all weird like that, when you save it, or anyway, it should pop it so stuff is like lined up in a more neat, organized way. Probably just not working well with the base template. This MongoDB for VS Code, I can connect straight to any database that I have, and I'm looking right in. Back to extensions. We'll go over the GitHub stuff last. These give you code snippets, and the ESLint will also help with debugging. I'm not sure quite what else it does. And then we've got some theme, and the CSS color info is where I get little color blocks. We can take a look at another project. I can show you a couple of things. Jump over here. This is the Tailwind CSS IntelliSense. Let's see if we can get it to work. Come on. Okay, so that's what pops up all that, and I can scroll through all the options for background, all the colors that it can be, and it's not just these. You can use hex codes, like all kind of other stuff. Already got a background here, so yeah, I guess we can jump into the GitHub stuff. First thing, we've got GitHub CoPilot. Let's see if so we do have the CoPilot. I have GitHub Lens. That's what this is. That will show me all the branch for commit history on my project. Same with Git Graph. They each function a little differently. GitHub Copilot is awesome. Let's see if I can get it to work. Make a div box to hold an image. Let's comment that and see if we can get it to go to work. So I'm just hitting tab enter. You see where the code's grayed out? It's doing that. Image source. It's coming up with all of this. I'm just hitting tab enter to go to the next line. Tab to select the code, go to the next line. Now it's not perfect. When you get these lines through your stuff, that would be depreciated features that you would use something else. Most of the time you can hover over depreciated. Use style prop instead. Style. think it's actually styles. Depreciated, use fill instead of layout equals fill. So you would say and that will disappear in a minute. I'm not sure why that's throwing any issue. So VS Code will show you all the errors you have in your code. Expression expected. Go down here. It's going to tell you what line 32. It's going to tell you what column or character. So right here, this should be number 33 if we count it out. There's no way that's 33. Anyway, I don't want to get carried away with that because a lot of it's probably caused by this image that I just threw up there and didn't fully do. Let's see if we can find one. This should be, yeah, so this has no closing tag. And you'll see that we're getting an error for it right here. You can click on it and it will jump to it and highlight it. So then I can come down here and it's gonna, you saw it's grayed out. Again, GitHub CoPilot is attempting to autocomplete and that gets rid of that error. I'm gonna go ahead all that from my code. Got rid of some more errors. I'm kind of in the middle of some shit here. So I'm not gonna jump into doing that. Let's go back to the sample project. So here is all the GitHub extensions that I'm running. We got GitHub Project Manager. Don't really use that as much, switching between projects like that. Of course, GitHub Copilot, GitHub pull request and issues. That is this one. GitHub Lens. This is also GitHub Lens. So I don't really use any of that over there. I use it down here. And Git graph. So yeah, this source control should come out of the box. So oh, I commented this out. Let's put the logo back. All right, so we've got changes to here to lock these in through the GitHub features and Git features. You would just commit and give a message, change a few things. Or you could do your commit message there. All right, this is what I was trying to get back to. So publish branch. Once you're logged into your GitHub account through all of this, you would do publish branch. Publish that to a public repository. And done. That code is on GitHub. We can open on GitHub. That's going to open a browser. Let's jump back over here. And bam, there it is. Here is the Pokedex. Here's our code that matches up to everything that we have on VS Code. Now let's say we actually make a change here, or we're working with someone else. Let's say me and you are working together. Well, we can edit this. I would be doing it through whatever means, but new code. Let's save it. So back to VS. If we're on source control and it should, let's just run synchronize changes. There we go. Popped in new code. And just to show Git graph a little bit, that will show you a history of your commits. That will be everything we've done so far. I more so use it for branch management. But anyway, that's how you can keep your code backed up on GitHub. Yeah, I think that should get you started.